What's up? I'm here.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I'm on my way to Walmart right now, so I just want to thank you guys for tuning in and welcome to my channel. And I'm gonna do a little video about my water fast. So right now, I'm currently in the midst of a water fast. I do not know how many days I'm going to go. I guess my goal is like to do at least 21 days. My last fast I did 16 days. So this time I'm hoping to go at least 21 days. But we will see how it goes. So I just take it a day at a time and I just see how my body feels. So I'm actually on day 4 right now. And I think I've passed what I consider like the worst of the fast. Those first 3 days for me are usually generally the worst. And that's because usually, you know, your body's running out of its sugar reserves and you get that hungry feel, that intense hungry feeling. You know, because your body wants you to consume more food, more sugars and stuff like that. So, usually around this point of the time, your body is at least should have burned through all your, it normally takes about 2 days for your body to burn through all of its sugar reserves, and then you get into the process of switching over into burning fat, also called ketosis. So that's where I'm transitioning now into ketosis. I think when I did my ketosis sticks this morning, I had like a trace of ketones in my urine, and that's how I test to know if I'm in ketosis or not. So the first 3 days, what are they like? Well, like I said, you're hungry, and you really have to fight through that hunger. You really have to fight through it. But with that being said, this is like my 6th fast, so this wasn't the hardest one I've done. It was harder than the last one, and that was because last time I started fasting for February, beginning of February, you know, in honor of Black History Month, and I caught a little bacterial viral infection, you know, in my lower respiratory system, and had a little touch of bronchitis. So that ended that after about 4 days. I got about 4 or 5 days into that, and I had to end it because being sick like that, and yeah, and trying to fast just was not a good idea. I got extremely weak. Yeah, I got extremely weak. So we had to end the fast so I can nourish my body and get my nutrition back, you know, get myself back to a point where my body could really fight it. I wasn't trying to overload myself, because going through a fast is actually healing, but I did not want to overload my body. Plus I ended up having to go to the emergency room and get on antibiotics and different things. So yeah, it was best for me to go ahead and break that fast and eat a little something, because I just was not doing well. I was very sick and could not hold anything down, including the water, and I was drinking, you know, water at that time. Well, I had to go on water fast, which means I do nothing but consume just water. So I was sick, and I had to go back to eating. But anyway, with that being said, I started fasting again on the 26th of February. Let's say I'm 4 days in. Let's see, today is the 2nd, so today's my 4th day. So the 1st, the 28th, yeah, 27th. So I started fasting the 27th. I had my last meal about 3 o'clock that morning, 3 o'clock a.m., because I had some eggs overnight, and then after that I didn't eat anything else. So yeah, so I'm 4 days in now. I've lost about almost 11 pounds, depending on what number you want to take, but I would say a little bit, right at 10 pounds, a little bit over 10 pounds, but not quite 11, or maybe 11, but right at 10 pounds. And that's in 3 days. Woo! I lost 10 pounds, almost 11 pounds in 3 days. Yes, that's what fasting will do, water fasting will do for you. So we're gonna continue on. I'll put some pics of what I weighed, because I did weigh myself when I first started. And then you'll see after the 24 hours, after 48 hours, and then after 72 hours. So yeah, so you'll get it. You will definitely see it. So you're gonna see it. The numbers dropping, and that is not unreal. I think the first fast I ever did, I lost about 11 pounds the first 3 days. The second fast, not so much. The third fast, not so much again. But actually, that's okay with me. Losing weight at a slower pace. Yes, I get excited when I see those bigger numbers, but honestly, the most successful fast I ever had was the last fast, main fast I did, which was the 16-day fast. And I did not lose a lot of weight. I was losing, like, even from the get-go, I was losing like a couple of pounds a day. But I ended up losing like a total of 26 pounds, and I ended up, more importantly, keeping that weight off and continuing to lose weight. And the way I maintain my results is through a vegetarian, plant-based diet. Now, the only animal products I'll consume for real is like eggs, honey, and dairy in limited quantity. Like, I had to literally stop eating cheese because it was bothering my stomach too much. I didn't realize how much it affected me. But so I eat vegan cheese now, or if I do eat like regular cheese, is very sparingly and not in a lot of quantities. Also, during this fast, one of the other reasons why I've got, lost the kind of weight I did is because I worked out. I worked out about 65 minutes. I was on the elliptical machine. The last day I did about 45 minutes because, y'all, I was just tired and running out of energy. But okay, whatever. I pushed myself, did as much as I could. Still got some decent results, so I'm very happy and pleased with the way things are progressing. So yeah, if you have any questions, shoot me a question in the comments. Like and subscribe so you can see how far we can go with this, and see my overall results. And I have taken body pics, which I also will show you. But I want to kind of do it because I know I'm going to be doing this kind of a long term. I want to kind of do like a before and after comparison. So stay tuned for that.